Hello everyone, I'm Crime Blue Jay here, back with another video of Fnia, another story 2. Where we left off last time was that John and Wilson, I want to say his name is, um, they went to go buy weapons due to Alex, and Alex, he is doing a mission with John Wick. Yeah, so if you haven't seen that episode already, please don't watch that now. That only has like 4 views on the time of recording this video. So yeah. As always, I would highly recommend you like, subscribe, and click that notification bell for future videos. If you like the series and want to see more content like this, and yeah, that's all for before the game. Okay, so let's get into the game. Naturally, no problems anywhere. The show began the game showdown. The whole crowd of people quickly scattered. Of course, there are victims, but there was something that surprised me. Among this crowd were Baller's man, who joined in the shootout. Wilson and I stand behind one of the cars and shooting back from who are we shooting back from at all? We would need to get out of here urgently, otherwise we could die. Let's just move slowly towards the exit. Wilson shot some guy and then we quickly moved to another car. As soon as I took cover behind the car, a bullet hit the place where my leg was a couple of seconds ago. I stuck my hand out from behind the car and fired a few shots at random. It's unlikely that I hit someone, but it was worth a try. That's hard not to hear. The cops will be here soon, that's for sure. We need to get out. Will we have time to get to our car? Wilson peeked out of the height and looked somewhere to the side. We left it on the 4th floor and we're on the 1st now. We're just getting out of here and we'll pick up the car some other time. They always leave their car. Like, no matter what the thing is, they always leave their car to just sit there. Which, I mean, makes sense. But on the other hand, it's like you're always leaving them. Okay. I looked down of height and fired several times at the nearest person with the weapon. After receiving several shots, he fell and noticed that Drake Ball was standing next to him. He looked at his friend and then looked at me. After quickly shifting his gaze from the dead man to me several times, he nodded somewhere back. I looked where he nodded and saw the very cards from which we took the cases. I think I got it. Wilson, those cards over there. Come on, run to them. I'll cover you. I hope you know what you're doing. He ran together with me as several people started shooting at the same time. The enemy's fire stopped almost completely. Quickly turned my head, I saw that Baller and several other people running along from Wilson. A minute later, they started all 3 cars and drove up to us. Quickly got into the car in which Wilson was sitting. Quickly raced past our enemies and drove out of the parking lot. At the intersection, we parted in different directions, and after some time, we abandoned our car and walked. Wilson, Baller, and one of them, Baller's man, were in the car with me. It was fun. Luckily, we left before the cops showed up. Wherever you want, I'll go to the bar. Hey dude, I'm with you. If you trip, of course. Fuck you, Bowler. Okay, I'll pay myself. Are you with us? Yes, right now. Taking 2 briefcases from the back seat of the car, I went along with Wilson and Drake. It seems he runs. Wait. It's weird because it's like Alex and then it has John. Okay. It seems he went to the roof. Let's go after him. Can we deal with the guards first? We were stupidly cornered. The guards did not understand anything, but immediately took up arms. Our target quickly left the shooting area and headed somewhere in the direction of the fire escape. If we didn't follow him, we may lose him. I have an idea, Wick. Run after this man, I can handle it. Good luck, Mercer. I covered him while he was retreating and managed to kill 2 guards, but their place was immediately taken by new ones. You have a grenade, and it seems you're quite capable. And this is an idea. Taking out a grenade, I pulled out the pen and threw it just above the heads of the guards. Jumping out from behind the corner of the table like Matt's Payne, and I took a shot. The bullet hit the grenade exactly, which caused it to explode literally in the center of the crowd of guards. You know the explosion shouldn't have happened. In general, it seems to me that you just violate. Let's talk all about this later. Quickly getting to my feet, I didn't even look at what was left of the guards. I ran out the hallway. I ran after John. If our target ran to the roof, then maybe John needs help. As soon as I ran out onto the roof, I noticed John firing with our target, but apparently, because of my appearance, he was distracted. They were standing almost on the very edge of the roof. The man just pushed John and he fell off the roof. He wouldn't have fallen, but he managed to catch on one hand. Meanwhile, the man looked at me and began to run somewhere to the side. I looked at what was there and noticed the helicopter was preparing for takeoff. Aiming at the man, I fired, but the gun didn't go off. I ran out of bullets. I must save John. Throwing the gun aside, I ran to John and pulled him onto the roof. Turning around, I saw a helicopter take off. As soon as I turned to John, I got a pretty hard punch in the face from him. Damn, well deserved. You should come with him, Mercer. I could have survived. Yes, of course. Taking out the walkie-talkie, I turned it on. What's going on there? Why did this man hit you? Oh, it's blowing there. See the helicopter? It's hard not to notice it. Kill the passengers. Take your shot. For a few seconds, John looked at me with a misunderstanding, after which a shot sounded. The helicopter hovered in the air for a few seconds, then changed direction and flew away. The target's eliminated. Don't thank me. Thank you, dear. I turned off the radio and patted John on the shoulder. The contract is fulfilled. Let's go from here. Later that night. This time, the door was unlocked and we quietly went inside. Looks like Christy finally gave up. Cool. I knew that sooner or later she would come to terms with my presence. Maybe she forgot to close the door. Come on, Alice. She still doesn't want to see you here. I have to agree with John. Few people like you. Yes, that's for sure. Okay, I think I'm going to your office to try to talk to her sometime. Maybe I could convince her that. It won't work. She has a day off. She's not here. She's not here? Do you know what that means? Damn, Alex, please. This means the whole villain steward is at our disposal. Damn, nothing good will come out of this. I'm off. He went towards the office. Well, let him go, and in the meantime, I need to find Bonnie and find out from her what she decided. Bonnie's coming with us. Or, Bonnie's coming to us. At least I don't have to take to. It really does set precedent before. Okay, at least I didn't have to look for her. When she came up to me, she hugged me joyfully. Alice didn't have time to react either. Alex, they let me go with you. Cool, now I'll definitely be more interested to live. I ruffled her hair and took half a step away from her. Okay, now tell me which of the girls didn't want to let you go. That's the thing, Alex. They all let me go with you. Really? Even Marie? Speak of Marie, she really wanted to talk to you, personally. I think I know what the conversation's going to be about. Well, okay, where is she? In the prize corner. Okay, you can go with her, dear. Bonnie and I will find something to do. I'm sure we will. Okay, good, see you later. Bonnie pulled Alice's sleeve and pointed somewhere towards the stage. I did not want trouble to happen next, and immediately went to Marie. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, so I forgot to, mention this at the beginning of the video, I talked to Mr. Volt, the author of the game, and, if you remember correctly, Alice, fell in love with, Alex, um, after he murdered her entire squad. She had, like, an admiration to him and stuff, and she basically became a yandere. So, not like Stockholm syndrome or anything else. She just, apparently from his words, that she knew if he wanted to, he could kill her. But I guess she liked him for that? I don't know. So, yeah, that's pretty much what happened. And that's why they're together, I believe. Okay, so, sorry for getting off topic there. I don't know if she was waiting for me or not, but as soon as I entered, she greeted me without even looking in my direction. Hello, Alex. Hi. She was standing near a stand with toys and putting toys on a shelf. It is unlikely that there is any event because of which all the toys were on the floor. Most likely she just put new ones there. What did you want to talk to me about? Like you don't know. I just asked out of politeness. Yes, of course, you have some doubts about the topic of conversation. When she answers, the doubts will disappear. I want to talk to you about Bonnie, about what you did. She turned to me and looked at me sternly, but then quickly I noticed sadness in her gaze. As far as I understand her, she wants to go with me. Yes, it's obvious, but she came to ask permission. She asked me to let her go with you. Well, what to do, and how she is. Until she stays with you for a while, she'll change, and you know which way. She seems to be alluring to Alice. I know myself. Yes, it is inevitable. I'm sure that she'll be intimate me in every possible way, just as were my actions to remember. You're right, Alex, and it scares me a little. I don't want her to become. Finish it. I think I know what you're going to say. I don't want her to become like you. I won't let that happen. No, considering your lifestyle and maybe your friends, it will happen sooner or later. I don't want my friends to find out about Bonnie, as you put it. Bonnie will live with Alice and me in my house outside the city. At least something good. And if you don't like the fact that she's coming with me, why didn't you all forbid her to leave? To answer this question, she had to think about. I took advantage of this time to walk around the room alone. Approaching the toy box that Marie had left on the floor, I squatted down and began to examine its contents. I think if she was forbidden to leave, she would yes. You are her family. It seems to me that she would have been sad for a while and calmed down. No, Alice, she confessed her love to you. She loves you. If we didn't let her go with you, she would definitely be mad at us. She stopped talking and came up to me and observed my actions. Taking out a plush baby toy, I trimmed it in my hands and then looked in the toy in the eyes. How cute. Getting to my feet, I continued to hold the toy in my hands. I'll put her in my car. It costs money. Yes, and I take it for free. Murray sighed and pushed the box away from me. I just wanted to know, will Bonnie be safe with you? No. Yes, and if not, I will try to protect her as much as possible. No one will dare touch her. I I believe you. The main thing is that she should be happy. She'll be happy, and what will happen to you? What do you mean? I think none of the employees will know the facts that Bonnie's suddenly disappeared. What will happen then? Actually, I was thinking about this just a second ago. I don't think Chrissy will literally allow Alex to take Bonnie out of the pizzeria or the convention at all. Nor would any of the employees just so happen to be fine with that. So it's great that they're actually talking about the consequences of that. I honestly doubt the veracity of my words, but she must be replaced. Replaced? Yes, she'll be replaced by Bonnie, more precisely, her exact copy. It's good, no one will understand that it's not her. Well, we'll know it's not her. We stood in silence for quite a long time. I wonder what's going on in her head at this moment. I can tell her that if you really want to know. No spoilers. Okay, Alex. Thank you for your time. Yeah. I started to leave the room, and when I almost reached the door, I heard Marie say very quietly, Please take care of Bonnie. I didn't think she wanted me to hear it, so I ignored her. And here I am again. Even though there's no one here, I have a feeling that Chrissy is still somewhere nearby. I walked around the... Oh my god. I walked around the small office, and the first thing I did was go to the table on which the computer sat. There was already one table, so the computer was turned off. I remembered the events of a month ago, and after I had some curiosity. Pressing the power button, the computer still did not turn on. For some reason, I pressed the button several more times and still realizing that the computer would not turn on, but I just had to make sure of it. When I got under the table, I realized that the computer was simply not plugged in. I wonder why Chrissy did this. I plugged everything into the socket, rather everything was disconnected and got out from under the table. Turning around, I got scared and took a step back and hit the table. Mingo and Fonzie were sitting in the office a few steps away from me, silently watching me. Why are you such creepy dolls? Creepy? Really? When I came to myself, I turned back to the computer. This time when I pressed the power button, it turned on. Don't you have anything else to do? Practically nothing, but it's more interesting with you. And that's supposed to calm me down? You're tense again, John. Relax. I'm afraid as long as both of you are in close proximity to me, I don't need to relax. I got a little slap on the back of the head. Relax. I took a deep breath and continued doing what I originally wanted to do. Engel stood to my right while Foxy stood to my left. What are you doing? I wanted to check something. When the computer fully booted up, I saw that they had updated Windows to version 11. Well, at least some changes have already taken place. Also, the desktop was relatively clean. There was not as many photos as last time. But I was only interested in one thing, whether they still had my data. The last time I was here, I found my data on the computer that I didn't provide to anyone. I want to hang out whether they stayed here or not. You don't have to check. When they updated the computer, they erased all unnecessary data, including yours. I still can't figure out how you know all of this. We know a lot, John. She put her hand on my shoulder. Yes, John, we know a lot. Fancy did the same thing as Mabel. I think I'm in danger. As soon as I read the line, I immediately thought of the meme. If you call it danger, then yes. I wonder if I can somehow avoid what will happen to me in the near future, and if they're necessary to resist. Oh god, John's becoming Alex at a very fast pace now. I played the last chord and returned the guitar to Bonnie. She and two other girls clapped for me. You played great. I agree, it was very good. I think you look good inside of Bonnie. Hey! No offense, Bonnie. I'm not offended. Alex, did you by any chance teach Alex to play the guitar? Taught? How did you guess? When Alex picked up the guitar, he played exactly the same music as you. And almost exactly the same as you, maybe a little worse. Funny, this is the first melody that I taught him to play. You have no idea how long he tried to repeat it. Maybe you should have chosen something less complicated first? He ended up doing it, so everything is fine. Yes, how long did it take? Many, very much, but Alex didn't stop doing it even though he couldn't do it. Is someone talking about me? Alex jumped on stage and sat down next to me. Hello, Alex. I haven't seen you for a long time. Let's go with the galaxy we saw each other just a couple minutes ago. That doesn't change the fact that you've been gone for a month. At least you haven't forgotten me. What were you talking about? Alice said that it was difficult for you to learn to play the guitar. Actually, I was her best student, and the only one for all time. But you still managed to teach me how to play. At least something good, right? Alex, you talked to Marie, right? Yes. What did she think about you and Bonnie? Smile and Alex just stared at one point for a while, then looked at Bonnie. She's not too thrilled about all this, yes, I think that all you are not very happy about it. If Bonnie is happy, then so are we. I hope she likes you, or should I say you two? You live together, right? She looked first at me and then at Alex. Yes, we've been living together for a long time, and we will live for a long time unless certain circumstances change this decision. What circumstances? Alex and I exchanged glances. You can of course tell them everything, which I'm sure Alex will do in a few seconds, but we can also lie. But in that case, we won't relatively honest with Bonnie. Apparently, Bonnie can already be considered a member of our family. I wonder how Zima will feel when she sees Bonnie and finds out that she now lives with us. Alice works in the police, and let's just say a lot of bad things can happen. Now Alex lives a very energetic life, and he too can have many dangerous situations. Alice probably spends most of the time at work, right? Yes, practically. Then when do you spend time together? Sometimes he steals me from work and arranges for me an unscheduled day off. He is very resourceful. Don't the other cons know same thing? I mean, you're not at work. Alex is very adept at covering his tracks. Sometimes he does everything so that no one understands I'm not there. You're very lucky to have him. Yes, Alice. People like him are very hard to find. Yeah. Yeah. I'm unique, Lays, and maybe I should check out John. For some reason, I feel like he has problems. He has problems? Alex, I, yeah, you're gonna have to check yourself out on that one. I'll go with you. No, Bonnie, you stay with Alice today, please. Bonnie looked at me and smiled. Whatever you say. Alex jumped off the stage and went briskly towards the office. I turned to Bonnie. Okay, what are we going to do? I'm surprised that Alex is actually, I mean, not Alex, Alice is strangely going very well with Bonnie on this. Because, as said, she has like a yandere syndrome, so anyone who gets close to Alex, she goes ahead and kills them, or does something wrong to them. So it's kind of a little interesting, to say the very least. What do you think happened to John? And why do you think even, and why do you even think that something happened to him? I do not know how to explain it to you, but just a hunch. Since you're sitting in my head, shouldn't you have something similar? No, it shouldn't. By the way, I want to ask you, what are you? You're hallucin. No, you're not a hallucination. You helped me during the storm and with your storm point out to me the enemies, though I did not know where they were. You said you could tell me what Maria was thinking at the moment, although I would never have been able to find out about it. I repeat the question, where are you? I don't think I can tell you that right now. Well, but I'm sure that one day I'll be able to tell you everything, almost everything. Okay, that's fine with me for now. Okay. Well, that's a little upset that I didn't really get the full answer there. Because Mr. Volt said that I should get the answer. Somewhat, I guess. Okay. Whatever. That, that, I guess so. Yeah. Okay, that's right. Before entering the office, I carefully looked there. Mingo and Fonzie were saying that's the John who was doing something on the computer. I think I made a mistake. He seems to be fine. Well, that's fine. I knocked on the glass, thereby attracting the attention of everyone in the office and inside. What are you doing? Girls immediately noticed me. I in turn noticed how John had settled with relief when Fonzie moved away from him a few steps. Alex, hi. Is something wrong? No, it's alright, believe me. By your appearance, you have brought down some of my plans. It doesn't matter. The moment is lost, right? I walked up and stood behind John to see what he was doing. What's going on here? Last time they had all my data, although I didn't give it to anyone. I want to check if they're still here. Mabel and Fonzie returned to their former place to see John. After watching John for a while, I completely lost interest in his occupation. He was just looking through the contents of photos that were on the computer. Taking a step back, I looked around the office. The office had not changed, no changes at all. Going to the lockers, I opened the first one I came across. There was nothing useful or interesting inside either. Even though the locker opened, I went back to my seat and looked at Fonzie. She waved her tail like a dog, then happy. Oh no, don't even think about it. I wonder if pulling her tail will she feel it. And you take it and check it out. Uh, huh. Okay. So, I think I'm gonna leave this as a cliffhanger here. Okay, so, um, in the comments down below, if you can, tell me which option to choose. Okay, so we have pull the tail or don't do it really. So, whichever one has the most votes, or I will just choose in the beginning, next video. Um, oh wait, actually, cut all that because I'm doing 3 videos per day. Okay, never mind then. I'm so sorry, but which option would you choose? I should say. Yeah, comment down the option that you would choose. Would you go ahead and pull Fonzie's tail, or would you not pull it? Okay, so, with that out of the way, um, like I said at the beginning of the video, if you liked the video, go ahead, press the like button down below, subscribe, and click that notification bell for future videos, and I will see you all guys in the next video. Have a good day.